About to get you off, man. Test. 1, 2.
All right,
and right off the top, Bobby. This one here, you talk about a good female. I'm talking about this is the best in New York City at this division, and today a good chance to check out two of the best programs at this age. You get New Heights against the Hoops in the Sun All-Stars. Bobby, where you at?
I'm over here, but my mic is really
Oh no, they got to straighten that out.
Really.
So now Kayla, young point guard right there off the steal. You know, Coach Chaz, he's gonna have the girls keyed up and right away. 2-zip. These mics are ugly, yo. They are really.
Ashley,
man,
for a quick 2-0 lead. Check. There we go. Starting to come up a little bit more. First basket scored by Ashley makes it a 2-0 lead for New Heights. Hits All-Stars, of course, in the red. That steal by Derry Ellie for 13. Jump shot goes out of bounds.
You watch New Heights early, Bobby. Excuse me. If you watch New Heights early, you see them playing the passing lanes. That's what Coach Chaz is going to ask. And you see the girls focused on mistakes.
I'm focused on that Miami Heat hat you're wearing, my friend.
Please. I wore it for you, Bob. This is
looks good, man. I like that logo.
That's how I get back at you. I'm not a Miami guy. And a fat shout to John Starks for coming through today.
Ashley with her second basket.
I swear, they got to do something about that middle. You see Ashley already smelling blood down there, and she's already went 2 for 2. Bobby, talk about women's basketball, what it's became up here at Orchard Beach. You know, the way we thrill people with our women's division, and you see early on the girls keyed up just like the crowd.
You know, Stacks, I think this reminds me of the past here at Orchard Beach. We originally had a women's pro league. And after a couple of years with the growth of the youth league and the men's division, the women's pro league kind of took a back seat, went into a hiatus, but now with the return of the girls division,
they're killing New York right now. This is one of the hottest tournaments in the city when it comes to showing off girls at this division. All the girls still looking at that WNBA dream. You know, this is the decision. This is the age they're at where they've made the decision that they can play this game.
I think it's impressive to have it return, and the girls have done an outstanding job. And many fans in the crowd were saying to me that they think these are some of the most competitive games.
Always. Oh! And Bobby, that's a pro move right there. You talk about pro moves on the big stage. You see 13 stepping up with the good footwork.
Derry Ellie for New Heights.
I want to shout out my boy Miles and my Washington, D.C. family. I'm not going to say I didn't think they was going to come, but when you come down the turnpike, when you come to New York City, I salute. So Washington, D.C., Miles, we talked about it on the radio. Salute, boy.
Checking in for New Heights, number 35 is Lucky.
So, Bobby, again, we want to take a minute, welcome out Street Bull's greatest fans. You know, that's the one part that we brag about that people don't understand. We have the greatest fans in this game, and you see them today locked in, and they're forward tough, so the girls going to be tough, too.
What is she doing?
G-Stacks, this one so far has been all New Heights. They lead 6-0 as we come up on the 4-minute marker here in the first quarter.
And you see the quick timeout, and one of the reasons coaches...
I'm actually jealous.
You can't be jealous.
I'm jealous, man. I want a logo like that, man. That logo is hot.
Oh, God. Fast shout
That's the new NBA logo.
Thank you.
Put that on the jersey.
All right.
NBA logo.
As long as you wear it, Bobby, I'm good.
I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it later, actually, because you know the sponsors have requested this Mountain Dew shirt. So
you get a white boy to wear your shirt, right?
Two substitutions now. Stacks for the Hits All-Stars. Gianna, number 10, and Cassie, number 15, have checked in. Hits All-Stars still looking for their first basket.
Yeah, that's not good.
6-0.
Oh!
Good defense there by Cassie.
One thing they do is show defense. It's always an early point, you know, there's early game jitters that the girls have to get over, but I think when they calm down, they'll be fine.
And a foul as Lucky goes down hard for New Heights. She'll go to the line. 3:05 here in the first.
You do a little bit of the analyst that we always do when you watch New Heights, and you know they're just like the coach. You know, teams always reflect what they're being told by the coach. And you watch New Heights, the coach told them aggressive, attack, get in there. And that's why you keep seeing the fouls, because they're following what the coach has already told. So the game plan easy to see when you watch the game.
And she goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Lucky increases this lead for New Heights to 8-zip. So Ashley's got 2 of those baskets. She's accounted for 4 of the 8 points.
Jazz, the soundtrack to Hoops in the Sun all the way back from Pop. So you give Jazz his props because he set the table for what we're doing now. So shouts to DJ Jazz. You can catch him on Twitter at DJ Jazz 2000. Shout out my favorite nieces. You know we got the best scorers table in the game. Tournament no better than the table. You go around the city, pound for pound, the best scorers table. All girls in college, and they killing y'all being pros. Ape the Lefty, Q Bryant, Shades and Advil. That's what's up. Tamara. We got a good crew over here
today, Stacks.
Good crew over here, Bobby. That's why I'm always over here. Plus they women, so need to stay close.
Neither hits All-Stars to get themselves a basket here.
I'm telling you, man, this is a drought that could cost you the game.
No. Stolen back away. Here comes New Heights, moving from right to left.
Wow, rejection. I like that, though.
There by number 15, Cassie, for the hits All-Stars in the red. Take a quick before Amani, her first appearance. She's joined by number 35, Lucky, number 13, Darielli, and number 33. Looks like Nash. Rounding out the lineup is number 3, Mimi.
And see, the problem, right, if you watch the girls in red, it's the usual stuff. It's just nobody in sync with their teammates, and that's why they haven't scored yet. You need a connection to get a basket, and right now, New Heights doing a good job not letting that happen.
Good pressure from New Heights on the defensive end.
And that's what Chaz got him doing, because he knows how to cultivate his team.
And you watch Coach Jazz, he's fired up. He knows he's got the biggest stage in the city, knows a chance to promote his program. You know what New Heights stands for in the city, so you see him down on his girls, forcing them to lock this court down. And that's just what good coaches do when they get you down.
Check 8 left here in the first quarter. New Heights still leading. They're on top in this one, 8-0. Under a minute now here in the first. We play 8-minute quarters.
Easy to get carried away, Bobby. You get in front of this kind of crowd, you get this kind of stage, you see some of the girls, you just want to do a little something. You just want to prove that you belong out there. So you're going to see the miscues because you're carried by the crowd. Wow. And they'll go the other way, but you give Kayla credit there. And you see the fans agree with it. The smallest girl on the court, you just take that sword for the team. And you saw her staying in there just now, taking the charge. So Kayla trying to get her team going.
38 seconds to play here in the first. Next, we're going to have the New York Knicks City Dancers performing at the halftime here of our girls All-Star game. So you don't want to miss that.
Do the same ones we see on TV?
Absolutely.
I'm hanging out.
And Ty fires on the 3. 31 seconds left here in the first. See our Knicks legend here this afternoon.
Fast shout to Johnny Boy.
Starks will be signing autographs free of charge. One of the all-time greats to play at Madison Square Garden.
Yes, sir.
On the rebound, hits All-Stars. 20 seconds here in the first quarter. And God, I hope they get a basket here to finish off this first. 10 seconds left. New Heights has possession. 3 seconds. Tie, stolen away. And that'll do it for the first quarter. New Heights, folks, welcome back to the action of the 2012 Hoops in the Sun Bash at the Beach All-Star Sunday at the Bronx Riviera. You're watching the girls' All-Star game between New Heights and the Hits All-Stars. Hits in the red. New Heights, of course, in the white. Hits still trying to get on the board, G-Stacks.
Everybody's passing it instead of shooting.
And Becky fires. That one rolls off the rim. New Heights comes down with the rebound. Number 44, Ramani, with the defensive rebound. 7:32 here in the second quarter. 8-0 New Heights on top.
Call jump ball. Should have been called jump ball. Let's go.
And it's a long three at the goal for the bank shot. And Hits is on the board. Gianna knocks down the three. G-Stacks, thought we've got ourselves a game.
It always is, Bobby. You get to this point in the season, All-Star Weekend, known to be the biggest Sunday in New York, and you see the girls getting a chance to show a little talent here. Fans fully behind it. I want to shout out Mountain Dew. Don't forget the "This Is How We Do" logo. Mountain Dew pouring it in today, so make sure you get over there, get a shot of Mountain Dew, and continue to support. And they've been a fine sponsor.
6:51 here before the break. Again, folks, quick reminder, after halftime, the New York Knicks City Dancers will be performing right here at center court. Joe Pop's Cruz Memorial Basketball Courts, the 13th season of Hoops in the Sun. That one rolls off the rim. And Becky tries to grab it on the fast break. It goes out of bounds. It will be New Heights basketball. 6:42 here in the second. New Heights leading by 5 points. They scored 8 in the opening period. Finally, the Hits All-Stars got on the board with a three-pointer, and that's where we stand now with a 5-point game.
That was a good basket, Bobby, for the
I think it's step in the right direction. Yeah,
because you just want to break the ice as a team. You just want to know that it's not a no-hitter out there. So a good basket, just that it gave up another easy one.
And Amani strikes back, and now New Heights in double figures. They have a 7-point lead after that two by Amani, number 44.
Wow.
10-3.
You talk about defense being all about timing, Bobby. You saw the young girl just now right on top of the offensive play in the good rejection. And don't forget to hold on to your seats, 3:30 sharp. They are already here, fresh off the turnpike. The boy Miles bringing the DC contingent in here today, and we gonna show them how this go. So a fast shout to my DC family, and what's crazy, right? We going down there Thursday. So this is a thing that we gonna do when we go down there too. So we want to be gracious today. We want to be good guests, because Lord knows, I hope they treat us the same way Thursday. You know? So we gonna show them. We going to the nation's capital, right? But we gonna show them the street ball capital. So it's a difference. Street ball favorite Uncle Bobby C, the best fans in the game, and a good girls game before the big one.
Nice turn of events right there for the Hits All-Stars in the red. After the missed free throw, Gianna stepped up, got the ball back for the Hits All-Stars. 5:51, second quarter. Substitution now for Hits. Checking in will be number 22. Zaria, number 22.
Zaria, play hard.
That's Dr. Favorite nephew Jesse Sapp. Georgetown Hoya hanging out today with his uncle, so always good to see you tapping
And the turnaround. Second opportunity, and the basket scored by number 22, Zaria.
So Zaria is one of the ones that are going to have to get going. And now you see him locking up, because guess what offense does? When you score, then you see little Glover locking up. And that's the kind of energy. See what I'm saying, Bobby? I think we talked about it earlier. All you need is a basket. And you got these good fans out here cheering you on. You're going to find the energy to fight back. And you know Orchard Beach, famous for the fight. It's the only thing we want up here. You see the girls fighting back.
Yo, ladies, set a pick.
Yeah, they starting to show a little. It's a good handle here.
It's All-Stars swinging it around the perimeter. And a steal on the play. And New Heights going strong to the basket. A foul.
That's little Satterfield there. Showing some courage on the drive. Bobby, one of the things you got to pay attention to, right? Early game tendency. It's the same in the pros. It's the same at every level. Tendencies give teams away. It's like you show your hand. And you see New Heights, the tendency to play the passing lanes correctly. The tendency to get in the way of an intended pass. And now if you're the team in red, it's just something you got to see. You just got to have the passes a little more direct. The 2012 All-Star Game welcomes you out. HoopsInTheSun.net. Want to shout out Mountain Dew, Macy's, Nike. John Starks here today. Street Ball's biggest day right here in your own backyard. So a fat shout to Street Ball's greatest fans. And boy, do we got some goodies today. Of the Hoops in the Sun Round Ball Classic. So you get over there, they got it free today. There's Kayla coming up the sideline. Bobby C, did you get your Mountain Dew yet? Or?
I've had like 7 of them.
So you kind of, so you basically smell like Mountain Dew.
I've been drinking the Dew, man.
I feel you. Don't forget, coming up 3:30 sharp at halftime, the New York City Knicks dances. I got to see that myself, Bobby.
Stacks, I'm going to set up a chair for you right on the floor at half court. You know, special.
Like that. I mean, I want to.
Yeah, like the Spike Lee seat on the court for you. I'm taking care of you, man. I'm just making sure you're in good shape. You know.
I appreciate it, man. I swear.
Especially after the love with the Stacks administration T-shirt.
Yes, sir.
So I'll wear that to work on Monday.
I appreciate it, man. I got that Joe DiMaggio card in my car. Good deed.
4:05 left here in the second quarter of play, and still a 5-point game.
That's good.
A lot more energy, G-Stacks, here in the second quarter.
And I think that's a good thing for the Hoops in the Sun All-Stars. They needed the game to freeze for a minute. You know, when you get behind, you just need a moment in time where nothing takes place, and then you can still have a chance to get in the game. New Heights, solid. I think Coach Chaz came with the game plan of aggressiveness, and you see it starting to work.
So Mimi at the free throw. Ashley at the free throw line, pardon me. 3:56.
I think our referees today, a big part of what we do is the officiating. So we go get the finest in the game, and today we want to shout out 2 of our best officials for coming through to do the girls' game.
That second free throw goes down. The score is now 12-5. Ashley. Ashley has accounted for half the points.
Yes, sir.
For New Heights. She has 6 of the 12.
She's tough.
On her way to a potential most valuable player award.
She's tough. You watch her, right? You put her in the Hoops in the Sun spotlight like we do all the girls, right? So you watch 10 in red. Easy to see what's on her mind. It's clear. She's not afraid. The handle is there. She's aggressive bringing it up. She's part of the reason that they're fighting back. So you get 10 in red, you get 4 more like her, that's when you start to gel. Right now she's doing some good work. So Bobby, a gorgeous afternoon. I know Pop would be proud up in Street Ball Heaven. We one of the tournaments that depend on the weather, and today they hit it out the park. So fans got a treat, we got a treat. It's just a good day for street ball in the Bronx.
3:42 to play here in the first half of action. New Heights on the offensive. It's All-Stars have scored all 6 of their points here in the second quarter after a very slow start in the first, making themselves a ball game of it here in the first half of the second quarter. Lucky is at the free throw line, number 35. Lucky missed the first. She steps back up to the charity stripe for the second. Unable to knock down that second shot. Picked up by the Hits All-Stars at number 22. Zaria. Here comes Gianna. Strong to the basket and a foul. So Gianna will head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
I think she's back there again, Bobby. It's like a rewind movie because we always talk about earning your way to the line. And when you're aggressive, right, regardless of the score, the referees will give you the benefit. And right now, number 10, the sole fighter on that side of the ball.
Gianna knocked down the first. She has 5 of the 7 points for the Hits All-Stars. So far, Stacks, at least offensively, the star for the Hits All-Stars will be number 10, Gianna. And on the flip side, as we mentioned moments ago, Ashley, number 30 for New Heights, has really carried them here in the first half of play.
Yo, step in front of her. Put your arms out, ladies. Suicide it. Back and forth.
2:55 to play here in the first. Just a reminder to all fans, the Nick City Dancers coming up at halftime. They will be performing live right here at Orchard Beach. 2012 Bash at the Beach, the Hoops in the Sun All-Star Sunday. Time winding down, long range 3 off the mark. Here comes Hits on the rebound, full court pressure from New Heights. They lead 12-7. Hits All-Stars trying to close here in the first half of the basket.
Jump ball already. How would
Jump
you
ball.
on top of each other? That was a jump ball. I mean, she goes on the knees on it.
But again, Bobby, I kind of like the attitude coming out of New Heights. You know, even though they let up a little, they didn't let up a lot. You know, they still have the lead. They're still aggressive on D. And that's kind of...
The substitution for Hits was number 13, Sabrina, number 13. Times the mic Stacks. Half 12-7 is the score. New Heights in the white, they lead. At the top is Kayla, number 4. Kayla with the rock at the point guard spot.
Yo, Zaria, get open. Yo, tell her get open. Go to the...
So in the backcourt, they have Kayla and Sabrina, number 13. Up front, they have Cassie, number 15.
I want to shout out my 500 Entertainment family. DJ Duckett's coming in there, knocking the Bronx upside the head. The DJ Jazz. Hoops in the Sun specializing in bringing the good music up here.
Fosky. I'm over here, Fosky.
Shout out to DJ Unique, Shout out to DJ Unique, baby.
All the time.
This one getting awfully close here at the end of the second quarter. 12-9 the score now after that free throw. New Heights.
Wow.
Into the layup and a steal. Zaria, and it's taken away by New Heights. 1:01 left to play here in the first half. Nick City Dancers on deck.
All right.
They will be performing at the halftime. That one out of bounds.
Yo, Bobby, you're not dancing, are you? Bobby, are you dancing at halftime? Let me know, man.
I think everybody would much rather see the Nick City Dancers.
I've never seen Bobby. I mean, I think Bobby C got a step or two. What a move.
That was a very strong move there by Cassie.
Yeah, you got to finish it.
That would have made this a one-point game. New Heights, strong to the basket, swishing and dishing. Number 13, Darielli.
Yeah, Darielli's one of the real key players over there, and you see it just now, strong to the hole. And I want to shout out my MSG family, Edgar. Thanks for coming through. The game live today on Ustream. There's a lot of media out here today, Bobby. So I really don't,
Well, Stacks, I mean, you look so good on TV, It's...
That ain't what I heard. Shout out my Jimmy Jazz family for coming through today. Don't forget, go to jimmyjazz.com. They're a new big player in the game.
25.1 seconds to go here in the first half of action. And when you consider the fact that the Hits All-Stars trail 8-0 at the end of the first, for this to be a 14-9 game, pretty impressive comeback effect for them. And a foul. New Heights pretty much has mirrored their performance, put together a nice first half for both teams.
Yeah, but I think, again, Bobby, it was more like you say, you get the butterflies, you get the big crowd, you get the biggest stage, and you got to make that adjustment. And I think after they did that, they got a bucket, and then you saw, like you said, the game got a little more energetic. So you just got to feel it out.
Maybe at line for New Heights. 16.6 seconds remaining. This could be the final shot of the first half for the Hits All-Stars in the red. They will inbound, looking for a basket. They trail by 5. Scoreboard starts rolling. Sabrina. And a foul.
I like Sabrina on that one, though, Bobby. You know, there are individual moments in the game, right, where it's just you and the person in front of you. And so Sabrina, sensing it, right, knew it was a smaller defender, and she just leaned in and got the benefit of the call. So a good way to stay aggressive for the Hits All-Stars.
And Sabrina from the charity stripe connects for her first point of the afternoon. She knocks down the first. She'll have another. She can make this a 3-point game with this free throw. And she does. 14-11, 13.8 seconds here in the second quarter to go before the halftime. New Heights leading by 3. 9 seconds. And a bad pass into the backcourt. And the violation will give this rock back to the Hits All-Stars. They have 3.5 seconds to go.
Unbelievable. You talk about the crowd carrying girls, putting them back in the game now. The Hits All-Stars, and you see Kayla out there talking. A good time.
3.5 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Inbound with time winding down. So close. New Heights on the rebound, and that will do it for the... Welcome, the New York Knicks City Dancers.
We are the New York Knicks. 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 Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go. 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 Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
Here comes a Knicks rally, a great finale. Another 3, another dunk for finale. You, this our troops, man, they don't miss. We are New York, we are the New York Knicks. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
Big round of applause for the Knicks City Dancers.
Home 500. Fat shout to 500 Entertainment, New York City Knicks Dancers. Second half, and boy, did the Hits All-Stars come on strong at the end. So Bobby C. the voice, my partner and Street Ball's favorite Uncle G Stacks, the host for today. Miles and family coming in from DC. The joint is about to jump. Now the second half action. New Heights showed a lot of D. And the airball three-pointer from New Heights. You talk about coming out in the second half, you know it's been a lot to talk about in the huddle with the coach. And you see the girls going according to the game plan early. Pressure in the backcourt. I got you. Hey. So don't forget, get over to the Mountain Dew stand, one of these major sponsors. You see John Starks over there getting the autograph. You remember that dunk John Starks had on Michael Jordan? So people they still love Johnny Boy. Yeah, you see he got it over there going. That's right, Jordan was in the picture, exactly. So John Starks still with his 15 minutes of fame. Now, I like this kid here. You see the handlebars. Hey, look, working on that driver's license. And you're one of Street Ball's greatest fans. I knew y'all was going to do it for us today. Fat shout to my Turnpike family, Miles and company. We doing it real big up here on the beach. Now you see the shake and bake. Post down. And that's one of the moves right there, boy. Bobby, where you at?
Just taking a break, man. I'm taking a.
Nah, man, you can't take no breaks today, man. Not today.
Taking a page out of the G Stacks notebook.
Nah, man, you can't take no breaks today, buddy. Today they need this money.
Listen, my friend. We got a percussion section and everything.
What are they doing already?
5 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter of action. 16-11. It's All-Stars trailed by 5. Strong move to the basket.
Yeah, that's strong. That's right. Gianni got it going down the lane.
Rebound for New Heights by Lucky, and on the other end, a near basket, but it doesn't go down off the backboard. Second opportunity, that one up and in for Ashley. Ashley has been spectacular.
Yes, she has. And she's
this afternoon.
She's focused, Bobby. See, what it is she believes she has a nose for the ball coming off the rim.
At the top is Gianna, who fires from the charity stripe. That one will play. 2012 Bash at the Beach. This is how we do.
Yes, sir. Fast shout to my Fireball family. Ricky Rivers up in here today. And that's my favorite nephew for real. So Rick Rivers and the whole Fireball family showing up today at the beach.
Coming up on 4 minutes here in the third. New Heights taking some time off the clock. Bounce pass goes inside for Ashley. Back outside. This one from Mimi. Fires over the basket. G-Stacks, I know you're going to be jealous, my friend, because I have an autographed edition for the Knicks City Dancers. I think it's even personalized, Stacks. But, you know, I'm flipping through this thing, man, and I don't see any telephone numbers, so I'm actually a little disappointed.
Well, I mean, you got more than I got.
Looking at the ball like...
At least they gave you the, you know.
Comments that I thought the Knicks City Dancers were the most impressive thing at the Garden because the Knicks weren't doing too well. And it was almost like worth going to a game just to see the Knicks City Dancers.
Right?
But things are looking up for the Knicks. They're looking up. 2 minutes and 53 seconds to go here in the third. 18-11, New Heights leading by 7. Little flash. They swing it left side for Mimi. Back down low. Good defense there from the Hicks All-Stars.
That's right. And you know why the D was even better? Because they showed a lot of patience on the offense. So when the team is patient offensively, it'll force you to show some patience to good D just now under the rim. Wow. 2011, Bobby, you watched since the first half left, and you saw The Hits All-Stars make a quick move there at the end to get back in the game, and then obviously New Heights coach Chaz and company, they went to the drawing board and it's back to what it was before. It's a 9-point game, and again, the Hits All-Stars in a little trouble.
2:24 to play in the third. Uncle G Stacks and the voice Bobby C call out the plays every Saturday and Sunday right here at the Bronx Riviera, Orchard Beach. 2012 Hoops in the Sun Round Ball Classic, our 13th season, and you fans are, in my opinion, Stacks, I think you would agree, right? They're the sole reason why we're back here at the beach.
Better believe it.
Every weekend.
Better believe it.
Knick City Dancers will be signing autographs for the next 5 minutes. So we encourage all the fans out there to take a moment, take a break, head on over to see the Knick City Dancers, keeping the rhythm of New York. Their 20th anniversary. The Knick City Dancers this year.
They've been in business 20 years?
20 years.
That's a nice job, man. 20, you can retire.
20, yeah,
You
definitely.
retire as a dancer. I don't think most chicks last 20 years. Like that's the, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's like the phone
It takes
system.
a lot of toll. Takes a lot of
You're not
toll
going
on
to
the
be dancing
body.
at the garden 20 years. You're not going to start at 19, still be suiting up at 39.
That's true.
You ain't going to be getting no
Not like
action.
Jason Kidd still suiting up at 39.
That's not dancing, Bobby. That's a whole different game. That's not shaking your thing in front of an audience, man. That's a whole different game.
Well, again, me and Stacks are stuck here announcing the game, so we don't get a chance to head. We don't get a chance to head on over to get some autographs from the Knick City Dancers.
No
But we
free
want,
tickets, nothing.
yeah, we want you guys to head on over there.
The two best announcers in the street, right? You talk to the fans around the country. The new Mike and Mike of the street, me and Bobby C, right? And still no love from the Knicks. This is as
And the
close as
second
you
opportunity.
get. As close as you get to an NBA game outside is me and Bobby C. No love from the real Knicks. No love from TNT. No love from ESPN. Just the best fans in the world. I'll take that.
G Stacks, that last basket scored by Amani, number 44, and all of a sudden New Heights is taking control of this game. They lead 23-11. But the Hits All-Stars trying to come back in this one. And a beautiful movement play.
Bobby, you're not going to believe this. They just hand me the same thing they hand you with an autograph in it, right?
Oh, you're a
so I
lucky
guess
man.
they said, you know, the black guy's making noise. Give him
That's
one,
true.
too.
That's when you got to check and see if there's any telephone numbers in there.
And I looked in there, and it's just a bunch of ink.
If there are, I'd like to switch with you.
Anyway, shout to the City Dancers. Thank you.
You got a wifey, man. I actually.
That's right. She
Hey, Bob, I appreciate it, you know, because this is as close as I might get to a City Dancer. So I keep this for the, you know, for the memories. Leave it over there in my living room.
Tried to actually start a tournament in Castle Hill yesterday.
Again, shout to the New York City Dancers. Shout to New York City Parks and Recreation Department. I see you. It's because of you we here today. A great job from the Parks and Recreation Department. That's my boy over there with the white hair. It's $9 to get in here. You talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say, yo, G, after the game, here.
Number 5.
I look at it, free. Only 3 weeks left, so I need it now.
God,
You know? We got DC in here, and we got to get rowdy, but we got to be cool. Because we going down there. Y'all don't want me to go down there and get jumped. So y'all got to cool out. Y'all sending me down there Thursday in your name. So cool out. Me and Bobby C going down the turnpike. That's going to be crazy. Wow. Oh! And she got the crowd going with that one.
And Sacks, the Hits All-Stars are going to need a lot more defensive stops like that one.
I agree.
And a few more baskets if they want to get back in this one.
Yes. I like the pass even better. You know, there's always two things going on, right? There's always a pass and there's always a recipient. And I feel like she just saw, look, I got a teammate up ahead and I'm going to thread the needle. And that's where you saw the good finish. So good connection there. They need a lot of that. As my partner Bobby C said, if they're really going to get back in the game. DC is already here. So you see the joint starting to fill up. You know it's going to be standing room only. The turnpike already down here. Miles and them, I already spoke to them. They can't wait. I can't wait. I talked to Miles. We had him on the radio show. And he's one of the more We want to house not only the commissioner, but an MC as well. And it's great to have him out here showing what we do. We going down there Thursday to see it the DC way. And boy, good to see him. So shout to my DC family. Whole Goodman League.
Take it all away.
Strong move there, Bobby. Oh! Strong move there, Bobby. And don't look. 23-18 in your North Orchard Beach. 9.2 seconds, Bobby. Orchard Beach. Famous for the fight. Famous for the basketball court turning into a box. This is how we do! Oh, man. Oh, you couldn't get the layup to go.
Get it from her.
And the shirt will be on sale online.
7:53 to play here in the fourth and final quarter. Taisha on a foul.
Good looking. So again, we doing the do today. This is how we do is the theme today.
Playing in that mind state, so. And you don't know what.
So this is how we do the theme. Make sure you get over there and get a shot. Have I see you? And Mountain Dew, one of the best sponsors we've had. They've been with us 6 years, which shows that there's a connection, there's a marriage. So make sure you go to mountaindew.com, check out what they're doing online. They support a lot of stuff around the city, and they've been with hits a long time. Too hard to guard in the building today. So the thing could get out of hand. You know, my Washington, D.C. family already here. Bobby C.G. Stacks, the stage is set.
Officials call a jump basketball on the play.
So, Bobby, I'm going to put you on the spot. I know you don't know who D.C. has, but what do you expect from our guys?
Victory.
Wow. Yeah, we haven't lost yet. That's one thing we haven't done, because we got the best fans. That's why we haven't lost yet. But today, Miles and them going to put us to the test. I know it. I looked at Miles earlier, and you know a guy that's just sneaky. You know, I talked to Miles on the radio, good friend of ours, he's family, and he's just sitting there too cool. He's too cool. So I know. I've been doing this a long time. I know what Miles has up his sleeve.
Uncle G Stacks. That basket scored there by number 30, Ashley. She's been spectacular. I think she's going to wrap up the MVP. But, you know, in the words of a movie legend, Uncle G Stacks, my boy Ricky Bobby. Okay. You're either first or you're last. And today, we plan on being first.
I hope so. Go back to that last play on the line, right? That's Aunt Glover's kid, right? The strongest man in the street ball. So it ain't hard to tell where her DNA is at, right? You can already see, right? You know Aunt Glover, the apple never falls far from the tree, right? So you see his daughter just now, and you can already see that's a Glover. Yes, sir. So a strong move to the basket. I'm telling you, boy, she took a hit just now like the NFL. So the girls are just like the fans. Ford tough. And she knocks down the free throw, so the young Glover girl. Favorite nephew Mike Glover in the building, Optimus Prime. Checking his niece out. Eye on the standout.
She getting everybody back.
6 minutes and 52 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. 26-19, New Heights leading the Hits All-Stars. They're up by 7. They led by double figures here on this one, but the Hits All-Stars have slowly come back.
She's walking.
And they're trying to steal a victory here in the All-Star game. And the New Heights squad trying to seal the deal, close this one out. Number 35 on the play, Lucky strikes for 2. And that is a step in the right direction as they now lead by 9 points, New Heights. Scoop shot off the backboard, no good. Lost the handle and picked up by Gianna for the Hits All-Stars.
Gianna might be the MVP, right, for one reason alone, right? Sometimes you can be the best player on the court just from your heart. Right? It's not like you got to score 30. It's not like you got to get 50 rebounds. All you got to do is fight. That just usually takes the cake. And you watch 10 and Red on the line all day long. Fight. When they were down, fight. when they got back in it. Fight. So you watch Gianna, a good example of what a girl needs to do to stay on the floor.
Come on this side. Do the violation. 10 seconds, you ain't get it over. It's yours. It's going back to the way. Do things like this nature. Make them take outside shots. Not even doing that. They let him right in.
And a timeout will be taken by New Heights. And they swing it around the perimeter. New Heights playing a game of keep away here in the fourth quarter. Stacks with 5:53 to play.
And it can be expected. You know, it's a tough tournament. You get the lead, you need to find a way to manage it. Sometimes keep away is the way.
So,
Bobby, I'm going to give you this hat because you know what it is? It's causing a problem. That's what it is, you know.
Oh, goodness.
I wore the hat. I was down there, you know, my family went down to Miami, so I wore the hat to bother Bobby C. So now you having a problem with it, I'm going to give it to you.
You know,
I'm not a Miami dude. This matches my sneakers.
You know, it's funny, too, because that logo, Stacks, looks very much like the Hoops in the Sun logo with the ball.
That's what I was saying.
Going through the hoop on
exactly.
fire. Yeah,
that was the whole thing to bother you.
There's no bothers for me, man. I told you, if you can't beat them, join them. I feel like Ray Allen.
I'm telling you, that's Zaria looking at the distance.
Why she keep doing that?
And a great day for Orchard Beach. Boy, y'all killing me out here. The fans look great, as we knew. That was already a given. The sponsors, the music. See, we already knew some of this because we did it last year. But again, the fans, the biggest attraction we have. Look at that pass. And the fans coming through big time. So salute to the best in the business.
Like she didn't want to play. I would have sat on the bench the whole day.
That's how you scrap.
And a steal and a near basket there by number 13, Ashley. Four hits All-Stars in the red. They trail by 11.
Jomo.
Off the inbound and a foul. Number 14, Becky, will head to the free throw line.
Take your time.
4:45 to play. G-Stacks, our men's All-Star game will be broadcast live on stream.
That's all right, too. I talked to the dude. Man. Yeah, I talked to the dude. He gave me the directions. You know, because this broadcast thing is tricky, right? So certain times you got to turn the mic off, got to watch your mouth. You know, you got to tell me to watch my mouth. So I spoke to the producers earlier, and I'm ready.
Stacks, you were born ready, my friend.
I'm ready for the broadcast, you know, we got to go to break. I got to be in tune with Ducats, make sure they see all the good fans. It's going to be good today.
You know what, those Stacks, I like to listen to you. I like the Howard Stern version of Uncle G Stacks. You know, the rated R version. We don't have to have any filter. Bank shot is good. Off the glass for number 33. Bash for two.
Yo, my Hustle Ave family in here deep. You heard it's a big day up in the BX and a fat shout to where I came from. So the Hustle Ave family up here deep. Mike Bones, I see you. Coaching so big at this level, so important at this point in the game. You get the girls primed up, you get them in front of the biggest crowd in New York. You gotta have them on the same page. Coach Chaz from the beginning had the girls keyed up. Fat shout, Commissioner Kent, little Christian up in here today. That's what's up. Oh, Yella, I see you.
Hey, Becky. Let's go. Let's play. Rebecca, get ready.
What's up?
Uncle G Stacks, you think I'm going to be able to convince John Starks to suit up in the All-Star game? That was going to be my break in between. I was going to see.
No, I had talked to John Starks.
That'll help us, man. We can, John can still play.
I talked to him. I told him that. I said, John, you still look like you're in playing shape, but you know he's humble. He said he can live with the donkey hat on Michael Jordan. That's enough royalty, right? John Starks can live off that the rest of his life. So a fat shout to Johnny Boy. And he's one of us. Johnny Boy, one of the guys that made the league the hard way. You know that, Bobby. So he's been in these kind of leagues. He's been in the developmental believe John Starks, one of the dudes that fought his way to the top of Madison Square Garden.
Jazz team just gonna waste time.
I had John on our Bronxnet show here in the Bronx. This was a couple of years ago, and
Yo, step up and
talking to John recently, I know he loves to golf. Golf is his game.
Yeah, that was his new sport.
But looking at the shape that he's in, I bet you can still...
9 years old, signed for $20 million. Your first thing, crash the SUV. A lot of Grey Goose. Huh? Shout to J Kid. And had his wife keeping chicky for him. Right? Clean for the sponsor and the Stacks Administration shirts on sale today.
get it back up.
See, are near. It's gonna be big. Bobby, I looked at the seating arrangement, right? But when we go down there Thursday, me and you sitting together. Somehow, right? Some way, I don't know what happened, but when I looked at the seating schedule, thought I would be sitting next to one of my nieces, maybe steal a field, maybe, you know, maybe get, and then I look and I'm like, who am I sitting? Bobby C. Of course. That's what's up.
Here late in the fourth quarter, and now time is an issue.
Wow.
Hard foul.
Yeah, you got to do that at the end of games, too. You know, you just want to send a message. Like, even if it's a loss, look, we still lock up. Ski, I see you, boy. Don't forget, while you're here, you know, while you're hanging out with the family, you might as well stay. August 12th, another one of these days like this where we get together and take over New York City, where it becomes the biggest stage. So August 12th, Championship Sunday here at Orchard Beach. Keep that on your calendar, too. Yes. Reaction, because she's moving. Just now, good D from the backside.
Gianna now trying to get away from the coverage. And good defense there by New Heights.
Your family, so that's always big for me. So shout to my hustle family. And like I said, the DC boys gearing up. You see the yellow uniforms. They can't wait. New York Nitty Sick dancers are here. John Starks is here. Wow. I like Shorty, yo.
Gianna nails it too, but it might be
Gianna, yo. She's a
too
WNBA prospect. Start
55
here.
seconds.
This is where the
G-Stacks, the robe is here.
Yeah, you're right. He had the robe. It was like 120, right? We're not gonna say what he had under it, right? We're not gonna go into that. This is my living room family over here. You know, don't forget the strongest part of the Stacks administration right here. And they are a big family.
That shot just missed. That would have been a good long-range jumper right there for them. But the two-pointer on the turnaround.
All right, Kyle.
40 seconds left to play, and this three-point.
Out today, right, is in New York City, women's basketball is back. That is big, that it is supported, that it is one of the fans, as they do for everybody. They just make it happen.
9.8 seconds left. I would assume that New Heights would be fouled, and yes, indeed.
House, they're gonna play the hoops in the sun also. Me and Bobby C, the streets of New Mike and Mike. Yes.
Timeout.
And with the 36 seconds left. She is too much, boy.
Long-range shot right into the hands of Gianna. And then the foul with 20.1.
Nobody's out hustled Shorty today. That's why nobody shot more free throws. Nobody's took more chances with their body than her today. And that's why she's at the line even at the end of the game. Favorite nephew K-Boy in here. Boy, that's good to see you, man. One of the guys that came in the game with me. And it's just good to see them around.
seconds.
Hustle Ab looking deep over there. Stacks is going to ask you for a refund, so he didn't come. If I was going to ask, he's been with us all year, and the work can be seen on Instagram and hoopsinthesun.net.
Final seconds here of the girls' All-Star game. Gianna at the top of the key for 3, and that will do. Here in the girls' division, outstanding showing.